I find your reading very interesting, and it might be all over the place, so please keep in mind this is a general reading. But I do see some interesting connections here. So at the core of your reading, you have Ace of Swords in reverse and the Sun as a confirming energy. So it's like stop and start energy again. It's like many of you are still dealing with new beginnings. And I do believe for many of you, there were quite some changes happening already in your life. But with this Ace of Swords in reverse, so Ace of Swords it's a card of a great triumph, it's victory, it's truth, it's great love, prosperity. Now when this is in reverse, this is like it's either you're unable to see the truth or speak the truth, or your thinking is not right, yet this is the time of a beginning for something. And as I said, many of you had these beginnings already, so it's like the continuation. And you have, the Sun is also a beginning. It's like a fresh new start. You might feel like a child again. It's there's a prosperity, love, fortune. This is great for marriage. So I find this very contradictory, but to me, it's this Ace of Swords, and especially for you, Geminis, because this is your own energy. It's swords, so it's very mental. It's thinking, it's communication. So pay attention to how you come across, because you actually might say something you regret, or you might hurt somebody, because words are like swords, so you can actually cut with words, I believe. So I think that could be the meaning of this. But otherwise, this is it's again a month to take charge or pay attention to the opportunities you have around you, because there should be some opportunities for you to move forward. What I see in your recent past with the Death in reverse. So the death, of course, could be physical, but not necessarily only physical. So it's more like when it's upright, it's more like a swift change. When it's in reverse, it's like slow transformation, but also at the same time, it could mean that recent past, you resisted this transformation. There is a resistance, and this is what's still hindering. I think there's a hindrance to this beginning. It's almost like there is a bit of a struggle with some kind of beginning for you, yet it's well start for you. Like this is very fortunate for you. So it's like you just have to let go and you have to move on, or you have to pay attention to the opportunities that you have around you. There's also a possibility that you were connected to a Scorpio in a recent past, and maybe this person is still influencing you in the month of October. And then going forward with the Knight of Swords, this is your own energy. So this could be Gemini like you, or Libra or Aquarius. But I do see Knights more like an event or a development, something that will happen in your life. And this is very aggressive energy. This is like you'll be charging ahead, or something will come in very swiftly. And chances are that this is career related, or this is related to the way you think and communicate with other people. So this also could be related to education, any plans you might have for the future. So there's this swift, some swift development that will come in, and it will be very strong mental energy. So a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, communication. You'll be charging ahead, possibly in career, possibly Possibly you'll be making important decisions, but you'll definitely be moving towards, and it's nice. I like how the Knight of Swords is charging towards the sun. So this will be good for you. There is something you have to work out in October. It's almost like a false start, or stop and start. Like it's like I think something is hindering you from your past. It's like you're dragging something with you from the past, and it's slowing you down, or you're unable to see the truth. You're lying to yourself, or you have to pay attention to where you think and what you speak. And with your foundation, with the Fool in reverse. So definitely, Fool is normally, again, a brand new beginning, a sense of adventure, taking a leap of faith and all that. Feel like a child again. When this is in reverse, it's like you actually might be foolish. You may be either making a foolish decision or choice, or you actually might be ignoring some opportunities. You might be there's a sense of immaturity. So you might be ignoring certain opportunities that you have in your life, and at the same time you're pretending, or you're maybe not even aware. You're pretending that everything is okay. With the Two of Swords in reverse, it's a card of harmony and balance, but it's more like a peace after war. When it's in reverse, it's disloyalty, it's falsehood. It's like you're pretending. Your heart is crossed. You can see, you can feel, and you don't really have that balance. So there is something you need to work on, Gemini. You need to pay attention to, if you need to let go of something from your past that you're hanging on to, and there is no point of hanging on to something when you have this choice, when you for a brand new start that will be very good and very fortunate for you. But anyways, I do think you will manage to figure it out, because with this, charging ahead later on, it's up to you how long it will take you until you actually move on. The way other people will see you in October, you come across as a page of Pentacles. So you do have this useful energy, and people do see that you focus on things of a tangible nature. So either money, work, some of you are seeking new job opportunities, or younger of you might be applying to schools, you want to upgrade your skills, you're trying to improve yourself. Children, because this could represent also children. But as I said, because this is how other people see you, and together with this Fool, you might be, maybe, as I said, I come back to this, maybe you say something foolish, or you might, because this could be a card of embarrassment, and it will be in the public, or in the sun, so to speak. So pay attention not to embarrass yourself, not to come across as foolish or immature, but otherwise it's all good, Gemini. When it comes to your environment with the High Priestess, there is a lot to be learned from your current environment. So whether this is your loved one, your family, or your work environment, your colleagues, there is some of you might be undergoing a training, you're seeking higher knowledge, as I said, you are upgrading your skills, you're educating yourself. But there is also a sense of, with High Priestess, there is a sense of confusion, possibly. There might be a platonic relationship. Like there might be somebody around you that you have some kind of platonic relationship with, and maybe this is the it's almost like pretending that you have this balance and harmony, but possibly some of you might be fooling yourself, because there is no chance of a love relationship coming out of this one. So it's like you should be moving on, because yeah, some of you, this is clearly platonic. There is no future, so you have to move on. And for others of you, this could be a mentor. So in a business or at school, there is somebody who you can learn a lot from. So if you need advice, if you seek some kind of information, or you need counsel or something, there is somebody around you that can help you. This person can become your mentor. So there's lots to learn from this person. And another message I'm getting is that because of this confusion, so again, this is general reading, so whether this is romantic with the platonic relationship, or it's in business because you don't know where you stand with your, I don't know, job or career, because of this confusion, the message here is pay attention to your intuition. And this could very well be this one, the Two of Swords in reverse, that, you know, this woman is seated here by the sea at night. Her eyes are her eyes are tight, her heart is crossed, yet she has to somehow feel her position in a certain situation. So definitely pay attention to your intuition. When it comes to your hopes and fears, with the Tower in reverse, so it's funny how the Death and the Tower usually come together, or even the Devil, but I didn't pull the Devil for you. So the Tower in reverse, this means that many of you are afraid that you are stuck in a rut and you don't know how to get out of it, or that you will be stuck in a rut. And on a positive note, I would say that some of you might be avoiding some kind of disaster. So yeah, so that's why I pay attention to this situation here. You might be able to avoid some kind of unpleasant situation, or basically, so the idea is not to get stuck in a rut. But the Tower usually means change. When it's in reverse, it's like it's not happening. So it's very similar to this Death in reverse. It's like there is this change you're resisting, or even though you're going through transformation, it's like it's very slow because there is a resistance. So that's your outcome of your reading. It's a Two of Pentacles in reverse. So the answer to all this is that this is a card of change. This is actually called a change. So you no longer will be able to keep balance or juggle, because if you're multitasking, or if you're juggling, whether it's several relationships or several jobs, or you have problems like financially, you're tight with money, or there is a need for change. So you need to simplify your life and focus on the things that matter. So you actually might be making a choice. You may be narrowing down and simplifying your life, which will be a good thing for you. And then the behind the scenes with the Hierophant in reverse. So this actually might be a person that is very unconventional, somebody who is influencing you. It's like a behind the scenes person, or this actually doesn't have to be a person. It could be institution or a company, like a larger company, group of people, certain society. But there is something unconventional about this, either a company, institution, or a person. And there is a chance that there is also, for some of you, it could be a Taurus.